Okay, I lost it, but I want to learn what my mistake, what I did wrong during training, preparation, in the fight, things like that. How I study my style, the style of my point.
He said Mayweather has been, Mayweather's on land, once again, Mayweather's levels above Mario Barrios even at that age. And Mayweather's actually older than Pacquiao. Those same people, what did with Pacquiao, no.
According to circulating reports, Gervonta Davis has allegedly teamed up with Manny Pacquiao, offering insider advice on how to defeat Floyd Mayweather. Sources claim that Davis, once mentored by Mayweather, has shared key tactics and weaknesses to help Pacquiao prepare mentally and strategically for a potential high-stakes rematch. Meanwhile, Charleston White, known for his unfiltered commentary, weighed in on the buzz surrounding Pacquiao's return to the ring. He argued that the ideal comeback opponent isn't a young, aggressive fighter like Davis, but rather someone from Pacquiao's own generation, Floyd Mayweather. According to White, a rematch between Pacquiao and Mayweather would make more sense both stylistically and promotionally, offering a more balanced fight and potential for massive revenue, while suggesting that Davis' youth and explosiveness could present too great a challenge for Pacquiao at this stage in his career. The tension between Floyd Mayweather and his former protege, Gervonta Davis, has only intensified in recent years. Although Mayweather has publicly praised Davis and expressed hopes for his continued success, his behind-the-scenes actions, such as training Davis' opponents and aligning with rival camps, have left Tank feeling betrayed. Now, rumors suggest that Davis may return the favor, not out of spite, but by leveraging his deep understanding of Mayweather's style to support Manny Pacquiao in a potential rematch, signaling a quiet but calculated shift in loyalties.
I think Pacquiao won. I think he won by one. I think it was a real close fight. I think and Youngster stuck to the game plan. He made it hard for him. Pacquiao was more active. I think he landed more punches. It was hard to kind of give him the belt, coming right back. Yeah. I know it will. I think this will bring Mayweather out of retirement. Yeah, I think this will bring Mayweather out of retirement. I think this will bring him out of retirement. He ain't ready to play. When your hand out, he ain't ready to play. Rolling. I think him and Rolly make a good fight.
Tank Davis hasn't been shy about showcasing his confidence. In recent interviews and public appearances, he has boldly claimed that no active fighter matches him in terms of pure skill, even suggesting that his abilities surpass those of Floyd Mayweather, particularly in a pound-for-pound context. While such statements may come across as audacious, they reflect Davis' strong self-belief and his growing desire to step out of Mayweather's shadow. His assertion isn't merely brash talk. It represents his intention to establish his own legacy, not as Floyd's protege, but as a dominant force redefining modern boxing on his own terms.
Tank Vince out on social media. He's been through a lot, throughout his life. But I take my hat off to him. I'm proud of him. Saturday night we had a game plan, and a lot of times when he says certain things on social media, so he's, to me he's still a kid. And when I was that age, I probably would have did the same thing. I didn't have a Floyd Mayweather to stand behind me and tell me, about what's right and what's wrong. He got the job done, but my hat off to Ryan Garcia, tough competitor, tough fighter, and the best man won.
We may be witnessing Floyd Mayweather trying to sabotage Gervonta Tank Davis. Why else would he take to his social media, post a poster of Tank's fight with the words cancel? I mean, it's still there too. It's alarming to say the least. This is sad. Hopefully, this is just a rumor. And then it says breaking news. Cancel. Why is Floyd doing this? I don't know. Again, I always thought it was part of the plan, but like, I don't see how telling people the fight is off is helping the fight. I mean, I get the beef, getting attention on Tank could help the fight, but to purposely and directly go out there and tell the world that the fight is canceled seems a bit much. We know now, like my man Jay-Z said, the gloves is off, the love is done.
Pacquiao's reaction to his 2015 defeat against Mayweather has always been grounded in reflection rather than regret. In recent interviews, he has candidly discussed how that loss influenced his approach to boxing, choosing not to dwell on disappointment but instead to analyze what went wrong, both tactically and physically. He now places greater emphasis on angles, timing, and the critical need to prevent Mayweather from dictating the pace of the fight. If a rematch materializes, Manny insists he will be better prepared, not only in terms of physical conditioning but also with a sharper mental strategy. His outlook reflects the mindset of a true champion, one who transforms past setbacks into motivation for future success.
Skill, none of these guys. Nobody. I feel like my skill is way better than more. Like if I'm on my game. Right hand. But skill-wise, nobody on TV is fighting right now. More skill. Nobody.
While the idea of Pacquiao facing Tank Davis has generated excitement, many observers believe the matchup could be heavily one-sided. Tank is in his physical prime and possesses knockout power that few in the sport can match. Critics argue that, despite Pacquiao's vast experience and tactical brilliance, the sheer force and youth Davis brings to the ring could be overwhelming. For a fighter nearing 50, the risk of absorbing punches from someone as explosive as Tank may outweigh any potential reward, with some even suggesting it could be career-ending. This is why many view a rematch with Floyd Mayweather as a more reasonable and strategic path, one that emphasizes skill, legacy, and ring intelligence over raw survival.
And I only bring this up because I want to see if you can speak to the young fighters who have dealt with you. You know, in 2012, you had the Marquez knockout, right? And again, you're a global superstar having to deal with something like that. Like how did you recover from that personally as a fighter? Some people never come back from it. But you got up, you said, I made the mistake, I was careless, and you continued on with your career. How did you do that?
You know, when you are in boxing, in your career as a boxer, expect that, you know, not all the time you win. Like, I mean, there's a time that you lost, so you must accept it and learn from it. What I did is like, okay, I lost it, but I want to learn what my mistake, what I did wrong during training, preparation, in the fight, things like that. How I study my style, the style of my point. That's how I became 8 different weight division champion. It's because I'm still, you know, I mix boxing into science. There's I have a principle like the secret art of boxing. That's why I mix it.
Did you ever doubt yourself when you first came back after that knockout to say, do I still have it? Can I still take the punch?
No, I never doubt myself. Because it's my condition, my you know, my mind still there. Like, you know, nothing's changed. Like nothing changed. It's just happened that way. You know, you cannot avoid the circumstances.
And in 2015, you said that God spoke to you.
Davis says rise has been nothing short of electric, shaped by careful study of the greats who came before him. Mayweather's defensive brilliance, Pacquiao's relentless aggression, and mold into a style uniquely his own, centered around devastating knockout power. His fights rarely go the distance, as his punches are timed with surgical precision for maximum impact. Yet beyond his physical strength, it's the psychological edge he carries into the ring that truly unsettles opponents. Fighters know that at any moment, they could be taken out. This combination of star power and genuine danger has cemented Davis as one of the most marketable and feared figures in modern boxing.
Yeah, I feel like that's a bad idea. It's a good money grab, though, but I don't think Pacquiao can handle Tank's power. But, you know, Pacquiao's still a hell of a fighter, you know. Tank don't have 100% KO ratio, so, you know, anything is possible, you know, so it'll be a good one. It'll be a good one.
Pacquiao's comments comments following his bout with Barrios revealed a man testing the waters rather than diving in fully, making it clear that this fight wasn't his ultimate goal but merely a step in his ongoing journey. While his performance may not have reflected the peak version of Pacquiao, it still showcased flashes of the speed and spirit that once made him a global icon. For Manny, the Barrios fight served as a benchmark, a way to gauge where he currently stands before pursuing greater challenges. The message was unmistakable. He's not finished yet, and is aiming for something far more meaningful, perhaps even redemption.
I don't know. May dala lang ko kami. May dala lang ako ito. Salamat. Salamat sa bigay ko. Hanggang na lang po. May baby. May manggong binibigay sa Mario. Sa car mo na lang po. Yung iba. Kulang sila. Kulang sila. Yung transfer dito sa LA. Ha? Siya may-ari. Kasama ko. Nandun ko. Oo. Oh, kay Mark. Boss, salamat sa dito. Ewan ko kung pwede po sila ng Philippines lagi mapapirmahan ko lang yung gulo. Bawal. Kapag para po sila magsayo, maganda boss. Mura nila. T-shirt.
Jim Lampley's perspective offers a sobering reality check amid the excitement. While nostalgia continues to fuel public interest, Lampley cautions that a rematch between Mayweather and Pacquiao may not live up to the towering expectations. The pace, sharpness, and intensity that defined their prime years may simply be impossible to replicate. He isn't questioning their greatness, but rather acknowledging that the natural decline that comes with age affects even the most elite athletes. For promoters, such a bout could be a financial windfall, but for boxing purists hoping for a classic, it risks falling short. Lampley's measured stance serves as a necessary counterbalance to the growing fervor surrounding the rumored rematch.